Hi guys, it's Jessica from Team Flameless Fun, and I wanted to do a different video for you guys today. As you can see, I have two different warmers and two different waxes here, and so I wanted to do a kind of a comparison review video for you guys. I've had a lot of customers or even potential customers ask questions about our wax, and they've used Scentsy in the past. They have warmers in their home, but they just use the store brand waxes for cost efficiency and for convenience of just being able to pick them up. So I wanted to do a little quick video to kind of show you the comparison between the two and why Scentsy products are going to be worth the extra $1 or $2 that you're going to spend on it. So over here on the left, I have one of our full-size Scentsy warmers. You can see there's this separate dish, same as the other one, which I'll show you. And there's a 20 to 25 watt bulb inside. This is one of the glow warmers, so I'll show you that when I turn it on. And then over here on the right, I have one of the more popular brands that you can buy in the store. It's the Better Homes collection. You can pick them up in Walmart and some other main chain stores, I believe. So this is the same thing. It has a separate dish, and then it has the bulb inside. So that I didn't do this all on video, I just want to let you know that I've used both of these warmers, and I've experienced the kind of effects of them, how they warm the wax, how long that takes, which I'm going to show you that in this time lapse here. And I've also compared the scent throw of the warmers, the quality of the warmers, and I'll talk about some of that right now. So since I've used these, they've both been on. You know, I didn't do it today because I want them completely cooled off so I can show you the melting process. But this Tilia warmer, this is what our warmer is called, this one, is currently in our catalog, and I just want to show you. So I've used this before, and you can see inside it's still completely, it looks like it's never been used. You can see on the cords and all that, the light bulb, everything looks in good condition. This is a, you can kind of hear it, it's a porcelain. It's lightweight, it doesn't get hot. That's the one thing about our warmers, is they don't get hot. So I can testify to that. So this is that warmer. This is feels very good quality. It's not too heavy and bulky, and it's a great material, and you'll see when I plug it in to start the melting process how beautiful the glow looks on it. When this warmer, in comparison, I tried to get one that was kind of the same color tone. That wasn't too dramatic, like, you know, do one of our big lampshade warmers and then kind of a simple one for their collection. I wanted to do something kind of similar. This one as well has a separate dish and the bulb, like I said. But I will show you, I have used this once to test the warmer out and just see how the scent throw was. And if you can see in there on the cord, it's already starting to brown, and you can see that the heat effect is already taking place. So, like I said, with our warmers, they're super safe. They don't get too hot, and that's one of our selling factors, is that, you know, there's no fire hazard, there's none of that stuff, and they use low watt light bulbs. The light bulb in our Tilia warmer here is a Scentsy bulb. The bulb in here is not a Scentsy light bulb. This is one that was purchased at the store as well for this warmer. So these ones, I will say, when I use this as well, this gets very hot. I could touch it, I could pick it up, but it was way hotter to the touch. I couldn't sit and hold on to it. I could pick it up to kind of move it really quick or something like that. Where the Scentsy warmers, like I said, they don't get hot. I could pick this up and hold it, and it wouldn't be too hot to touch. And with this one, as you can see with the browning inside, that to me exemplifies kind of a safety hazard there. You don't want it getting too hot inside, especially with the parts that are inside like that. So personally, I would never leave one of these brands on, just from my experience with it this one time. I would not leave this one on during the day. My Scentsy warmers I leave on throughout the day. I leave them on if I run to the store really quick. They're not a safety hazard. So there's that. Also, this one is a lot heavier, and this is more of a ceramic material. They do, if you saw my other video where we have our April warmer of the month, the Bloom Element warmer, it has that antique-y look to it as well. This one does. I do not feel that this, I don't feel that this one is as nice of that. It's kind of, it doesn't look as authentic. This is just kind of painted on, it looks like, with the gloss over it. So I don't think that the warmers are as high of quality to start off. So let's talk about the wax next. Here is a package of our Scentsy wax. And this is what a bar looks like. The weight is 2.6 ounces. We have 8 cubes. So 2 have been used. Obviously, 1 is in here, and 1 I used for the other video. So this is our scent of the month for April. It is delicious. It is a spring scent. It is very mild and fresh. It's kind of got a floral tone to it. So I wanted to just show the comparison of the wax. So this wax is very pliable. It's a lot softer. It takes, you know, no time with the low watt. So that's part of the convenience of our wax here, is that it just pops right out. And it's very pliable. I'll show you, like, I can just, you know, snap it and it breaks right in half. It's just crumbly and soft. It's very smooth, kind of like a moisturizer. It's very soft and rich. So these are really easy to, you know, to mold and do that. With it being so smooth and easy to pry apart like this, that is what helps with the warming process. It warms quicker, melts quicker in the dish. Sorry, I broke it at a weird angle. I can get it back in. See, look at that one. That one just popped right off. I didn't even try to break it. So our wax is very good quality, and it warms very well. I can smell it just out of the packaging without even having to bring it up and try to smell it. So this one, and I chose this scent because in our catalog, if you know this spring and summer catalog, our scent trend is coconut. So I picked one of their coconut smells to do kind of a comparison. To me, when I warmed this one, it did not at all compare to our Scentsy wax at all. The scent throw did not last. I could not smell it without the room unless I was up next to it. And this wax as well is very hard to get out. So the other piece is here, the weight is pretty much the same. Ours is 2.6 ounces. This is 2.5, so it's not far off. However, they only have 6 cubes in their bar, where we have 8. So the amount of wax used per cube is different. Each cube weighs less. So for ours, so you'll get 8 uses, where you'll only get 6 out of the Better Homes. Now, there's two reasons that's a good thing. So one cause is that obviously you're getting more cubes. So you can use this 8 times, you can use this 6. It's more cost effective that way. The other benefit is the way the warmers work is the scent is released from the warmest part of the dish. So usually right in the center here, from where the bulb is underneath of it. The reason you only want to put 1 cube in is because if you put multiple cubes in, 2 to 3, I've heard people putting more, not only are you using the wax a lot quicker, it's not giving as much fragrance off. So like I said, it warms from the fragrance is released from the warmest part of the dish. So what it's going to do, when this all melts, it's going to be a thin layer in the dish. The fragrance isn't having to come through so much wax. It's being released right from that center, and it's a thin amount. With these, not only is this dish smaller, okay, you have a small little base here, this wax is going to fill it up and be a lot thicker when it's melted in there. The fragrance won't release as well because of that. And with the cubes being larger in size than ours, that makes it even more wax in the dish. So not only is there more wax per cube, the dish is smaller, which makes it, for the scent throw, harder to be released. The fragrance isn't going to be released as well. So far, before even warming these, turning them on, seeing the melt time, the qualities of the warmer is not as nice. And the finishes aren't as detailed or as ornate as ours with the Scentsy warmers. But the wax already has 3 things against it. It's bigger, so it may seem cheaper when you purchase it, but it's not more cost effective because they're wasting more wax per cube. So you're going through it quicker. Also, because they're larger and the dishes are smaller, your scent throw is not going to be as good. The fragrance isn't going to be released as well because it's too much wax in the warmer to be released from this warmest point on the dish. And also, our wax is higher quality, so this wax just here itself, I've had this open for this whole time I've been talking. I've had this out here in this dish. I can't smell it. I can still smell the Scentsy wax right now, and that's closed up. Okay, and I have it right here, not even warmed yet. our quality, the fragrance, is more powering right from the beginning. So the other thing that I want to point out about our wax, if you look on this, you can't really read it, I'll see if I can get it to a way that you can, it's a little blurry. It says on here, there's a warning, it says it may stain your fabric and your surfaces, it may cause skin irritation, avoid prolonged contact with skin, and keep out of reach of children and pets. So it's already giving you a warning about the safety of it. It's saying you cannot, in ours, we testify and stand by the fact that it's safe for children and pets. There's, information out there on ours that say that you can use it with that. There is nowhere on our warmers that say to keep out of reach of children. It lists the ingredients, which is just wax, dye, and fragrance. So that is what you're getting. This is food grade quality wax. The scent is amazing and the quality is outstanding. So comparison alone, cost effective. It may seem like at $5 a bar that this $2.50 a bar, $3 a bar is going to be a little bit more expensive. But that extra $2 you're going to spend right off the bat is going to last you longer just because of how many uses you're going to get out of it. 8 versus 6. Not only are you going to go through this wax quicker because the fragrance isn't going to last as long, you're going to get more out of it. So right there, it's not more cost effective. So let me share with you what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these on, show you the warmers on. Follow me. So this one you can see, same thing. It has these little holes around the upper part of the base that lets light see through. However, this is also a glow warmer. So right now you're seeing it in the day, it's still lit up and it's gorgeous. At night, the ambiance is just gorgeous. This whole thing glows. Over here, these have the same holes around the base. That's the only thing that lets light out. So it's not it doesn't light up. A lot of our lampshade warmers, our glow warmers, all of them have this lit up appearance, which is gorgeous. There are some warmers that are the same as this. However, I will say that their detail is much better. So they're still a beautiful piece. I feel like this is very plain, very boring, and it's not giving off that kind of light that would make up for being such a plain warmer. So what I'm doing here, I just turned these on. So let's start, I'm going to start a stopwatch right here. You see on my phone. I'm going to start a stopwatch right here. And we're going to see how long it takes for the wax to melt. Sorry. This one, like I said, I just put it in. These hadn't been on before. They were still cold. And this one's going right now. So we'll see how long that takes. This as well. I just turned it on. It was cold before. The wax is in there. And then we will see how long it takes. So once this melts, I will come back and show you the time lapse on each one and see how the low watt light bulb in here with the higher quality wax melts quicker than this kind of a heavier duty material, smaller dish, and the wax is not nearly as high of quality as ours. How that will take longer for it to melt in this warmer. So do the comparison right now. Just to remind you, we're comparing the Scentsy Tilia full-size warmer with our April scent of the month, Spring Symphony, and we're comparing that one with the Better Homes and Garden. It's kind of a, I don't remember the name of it. It's just a classic plain full-size warmer. Same watt light bulbs, and then we are comparing it with, they call it the Creamy Tahitian Coconut. So we're going to do that one and compare. The reason I did coconut for Better Home was because coconut is our scent trend right now. You can tell in the Scentsy wax the different tones of fragrance in them. So this has, in Spring Symphony, violet leaf, musk, coconut milk. You can get those layers of scent. You can smell that. You smell this and you can picture walking through a garden outside. You get that floral, that fresh floral smell. This wax to me and is very one note. You smell it, it's just like, oh, okay, there's coconut in there. It's not anything exciting. It doesn't bring you back. It doesn't remind you of anything. So there's the two differences. Now, again, this is video. You're not smelling it. So what I will do, this is the fun part of this video. I have samples of Spring Symphony that I'll be sending out. I will also make samples of the Better Homes Creamy Coconut. Now, I will send these out to you. If you don't take my word for it. If you are one of those that use the store-bought Walmart brands and you think that they're great and you think they smell, I will send you both samples. And I want you to compare them yourself. I want you to test the Spring Symphony scent to their creamy coconut scent, and I want you to tell me which one you like better. If you like the store brand coconut one better than you like our Spring Symphony, you can keep it. It's all yours, and use them from now on. However, I guarantee you that you will fall in love with our Scentsy one. And if you decide that you like the Scentsy warmer and the Scentsy wax over the Better Homes warmer and the Better Homes wax when I send you the sample, I just might have something for you. So, what I'm going to do, we're right now at 3 minutes, you can see on the stopwatch. Right now this wax is starting to get a little bit more pliable, a little bit more welted, and there's a thin layer around the dish right now. You can kind of see it's starting to get that green tone on there. This one, still rock hard, nothing's happening. So, we'll see how long it takes. We'll do the comparison. I'll let you know. Alright, so I wanted to do a little check-in and show you kind of how the wax was melting so far and the time progress that we're at. So right now we're at 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes, and you can see the Scentsy wax. There's just a little corner of the cube left. Most of the dish has, you can't really see because of the color, they're both pretty light, but that's pretty much going for it. So right now at about, like I said, 14 minutes we're at about now. This cube is almost done. So my guess is right around 20 minutes. Here we are with the Better Homes wax. This is not soft at all, so this whole part that's still left in there, it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. Still got most of the base left on the cube. There's a shallow part in the dish. This is still really hard. I can't even feel this being pliable or melted to this point. So it just kind of melts little layer by little layer. And that's where we're at with that one. And again, this one, if I were to push on this and kind of go for it, it's already pushing down, and it's very, very soft. So you can see it's squished now. So we'll check in a couple of minutes and see where both of them are and how much longer it will take. We're at about 15 minutes. Alright, so here we go. We're on the last leg of the melting process. We're at 19 minutes, 19 and a half minutes. You can see here that the Scentsy dish is completely, there's a little tiny little sliver in there. It'll be gone in the next maybe minute. So that's pretty much done. It's all gone, and we're just under 20 minutes. So go over here. So that last couple of minutes, we haven't gotten much progress out of this one. There's still a whole big sliver chunk in there, and it's kind of going. As you can see, this dish looks pretty much full already to that brim, where ours, like I had mentioned, you can see in this middle, it's even, you can't tell, I should probably, you can't tell in the video at all, but our dish here has a little slight curve, so that the wax doesn't sit, you can kind of see that the middle of that dish looks a little bit clearer. You're seeing more of the white base. There's not as much wax on that piece. That's the hottest part of the dish. That's what's giving off this scent throw. I'm sitting right here at this desk with both of these going. I don't smell this one. I smell Spring Symphony. That's what's taking over the smell in this room. I can touch this. Okay? I'm going to stick my finger in the wax. It's not hot. It doesn't burn. It's just paraffin wax with fragrance on it, just like you would do at a spa, anything like that. So you can, it didn't burn me. I'm not going to do that for you guys in this one. This warmer is so hot right now, I can't touch it any longer than that. So I'm not even going to try the wax. The sad part to me is if logically you would think if this warmer is so hot I can't even touch it, I won't stick my finger in the wax. It's that hot. You think that the wax would have melted faster. However, it didn't. Okay? This lid doesn't sit on here very well. The dish isn't very well made. The wax isn't melting. I'm not smelling it. So like I said, these are all things, there's only so much I can show you in a video. Okay? Looks wise, personally, I would rather have Tilia in my house versus this one. Just my taste. You may like this one better. I can show you the warming process. Okay, I can show you that this one warmed faster, that you can see that the dish is larger. You can see that the wax doesn't hit quite that middle as much as it does around the brim, because that's where the fragrance comes from. I can show you that this one, I mean, I can't show you the top, but I can tell you it's as hot as can be and that it's still not melting as much, and that I can't smell this one. You, from watching this video, can't smell it. You can't feel it. But like I said, if you want a sample of both, I would be happy to send you a sample of both. And I would be happy to let you compare our April scent of the month, Spring Symphony, which has our scent trend coconut milk in it, along with musk and violet leaf and some other floral undertones. You can smell with these ones, you can smell the layers of scent. Look at this, it just peels right off. Goes right back in there. You can smell the layers in there. This one, I chose this comparison because it has coconut, our scent trend as well. It's one note. I can smell a bit of coconut. It's a little bit harsh of a tone. It's not real fresh coconutty, but I can tell that it's got coconut in it. There's really no other notes to this fragrance. This wax, as I showed you before, in the lid has a warning, keep away from children and pets. It tells you right there that it's not safe. Ours has that nowhere on the lid. Still not melted, and we're coming up on almost 25 minutes by the time that's probably melted. So, just for comparison, there's the two warmers. There's the two waxes. There's the time lapse of their melting process and the quality of both of them. You can take my opinion for it. You can request a sample of both. I would be happy to send them to you. I'm not going to warm the wax, so I might as well make samples with it. If you have any questions about how I did this, what I tested, any other questions you want to see, I'd be happy to post another video to my YouTube channel. So now that we've compared the two products, the last thing that I want to speak to about the Scentsy product line and the company itself is that we have so much more than just amazing warmers and Scentsy wax that are higher quality than those you buy in the store. But Better Homes and the other companies that sell in the stores don't come with all of the additional benefits that Scentsy comes with. We have so much more in our line of products to fill your home with fragrance, such as our laundry products that you can add in as a scent enhancer, reusable dryer discs that add fragrance to your clothes after they're dried, room sprays which last for months on end and can just add a touch of fragrance everywhere you go. We have these adorable Scentsy buddies that add fragrance to a kid's bedroom safely and let them carry something around. Our scent packs, which are intended to go inside of the buddies, are also great for in your car, in your closets, take everything on the go. We also have bath and body products, bath tablets, lotions, body wash, all of those things. So you have not only consultants that will help pick your favorite scents, give you feedback, contact customer support. We have your warranties on our warmers, all of those things. If the cost is just something that you can't budget in, we also offer parties. You can come pick up some of these adorable testers from me and host a party with some great rewards and a couple of catalogs and host your own party and get all of this stuff for free or half price. So if you're looking for some specialized attention, some great products, Scentsy is the way to go. I am your girl. Check out my website or info about Team Flameless Fun, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for checking it out.